I seriously love album covers. Like, some of them are just so freaking, like, some of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. It's not paintings in the goddamn museums or something. I swear it's album covers. Well, so sometimes it is. Sometimes they're not so good. And I'm going to be I want to talk about both kinds of like album covers in this video. I'll talk about a few different kinds of them, as well as like some of my favourite ones, which I'll be showing throughout. The first category I want to talk about is like the classic album covers, like the ones that even if you've never listened to the band before, you've definitely seen the pictures of the albums. For me, one of the first like things that comes to mind when I think of like a classic album cover is Black Sabbath's first album. This scary ass picture of this run-down building, which I do believe is actually still there, and it's like a big like tourist like landmark for metal fans and the like. Like it would just be a normal picture, but there's this figure who got long black hair and this black cloak, and I'm pretty sure it was like a big mystery to find out who that person was. I originally thought it was Ozzy Osbourne, but apparently it was a woman. Can't remember who it was, but yeah. This cover just tells you everything that you need to know, like about what to expect. It's like scary, it's like haunting, doomy, which is what the music is. And I think that's really good when the album cover reflects the music. I think that gives it like bonus points. If it was like a rating, they would get bonus points for it being like thematic with the music. There is of course like other classic covers, but I think that the one I just mentioned is a pretty good example. There's all sorts, fucking the Beatles, Pink Floyd, Michael Jackson, Nirvana, all sorts. But if I talked about each every one of them, I'd be here all buddy for the rest of my life. So I'll end that section there. There's also another kind of cover where it's just a picture of the band or an artist just sort of like standing there. It's kind of like what Nakey Jakey said in his video about the death of video game box art.
No matter the genre, games seem to like to follow one of two ways of advertising themselves. It's either a main character from the game, just standing there, probably with a gun or doing something so badass like looking at the ground, or it's a super close-up face shot of the main character just being a goddamn face. And the reason these cliches are so frustrating to see is that the game underneath the dull box art could be a beautiful, tight little piece of work that'll be revisited and loved and digested for years to come. Except now, it's always going to be associated with some shitty picture of a dude with a gun.
Only instead of them holding a gun, they might hold like a guitar or something.
Hey, you're just mad because I'll be able to do something with my fucking guitar in hands that you'll never be able to achieve in your entire life, kid. So yeah, you're gay.
I feel like this kind of approach to an album cover is more like popular with solo artists. I think they either do this or some sort of like super minimalist stuff, like a picture of a heart or some freaking emojis or something. Because they do this when they could do something like this, which is so much better. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm using so many examples of like 2000s covers, it's because, I'm a 2000s baby, so this is what I know. And I feel like it was quite popular in that time period. Maybe that's just me. But it's not exclusive to that time period, because there's all sorts of covers where from all sorts of time periods where it's just this more simple approach. best example I can think of off the top of my head is Johnny Winter's album, which I listened to a few weeks ago. Fucking love it. He took the simple approach. I really wish I had a really cool 60s cover, like, I don't know, Cream's Disraeli Gears album, which at its core is just a picture of the band, but they do something unique with it, which is what I want to see more of. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I swear some of these covers where it's like a picture of like a solo artist, they look like they know something about you that they shouldn't know. Like, hey, I saw you pick your nose and eat it the other day. I won't tell nobody. Anyway, before I finish up, I want to talk about a specific band that just made absolutely banging covers for studio albums and as well as the live albums, and they're actually the reason why I wanted to make this video, because I saw them and I thought it was just so freaking cool. And that band is the supergroup Captain Beyond. I mean, I already love this band. They're a fucking great band. Didn't last long enough in my opinion. But I swear these covers are so sick. They made this cool looking alien guy thing. Basically their own character. Could have been a freaking Marvel comic character, and it ties back to what I was saying before about how the art reflects the music. It's the album covers. It's like this weird guy. He's in space, which I would say Captain Beyond made space music. My two favourites are the Live in Miami album, which isn't on Spotify for some reason, and the Live in Texas one. Like, just look at these. A lot of bands, when they do a live album, they tend to just get a picture of the band performing and put a bit of text on it or something like that. And I mean, it works. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, pretty sure Deep Purple did that too. But these covers, they had no reason to go so hard. But the freaking graphic designer, artist, whoever it was, they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna cook here. I would love to ask a member of Captain Beyond, like, the process of creating this character. Like, whose idea was it? Was it even their idea, or was it like a manager's idea or something? Seriously, really want to know. If anyone knows, maybe they did an interview that I don't know about, please let me know. Like, I have the utmost respect for the artists behind these covers, whoever like drew them or made them on a computer or whatever. Okay. In conclusion, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the more simple approach to album covers. I mean, pretty much most of the time the albums are still just as good, or if not better. This video was just me, for one. I wanted to fangirl over Captain Beyond for a little bit, and also I just wanted to explain why me personally, I like this quite a bit more than I like something like this. If you're a new band or artist and you want to do the more simple approach, nothing wrong with it. But if it was me, if it was a picture of the band, I would do something unique, you know, do something a bit creative and interesting with it. And for the love of God, don't take a picture in a graveyard, because I swear to God, so many damn bands do that, especially like metal bands. They'll just get a picture of them in a graveyard and call it a day. I think probably Black Sabbath started that trend, and it's still going, I think. And also, if you yourself have a favourite album cover, feel free to leave in the comments, because goddamn, some of these album covers are just so freaking sick. Right, ta-ra.